Battle zone is now shrinking.
Okay, I started the stream, and we can get in there, even though I'm already mid-game. All right, how's the stream look? The light is kind of bright. About your team? What about it? Oh, have I thought of a name you could use for it? Not really. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're gonna stay awake till for tonight and half the day tomorrow? Why? Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Yeah. Dude, that's actually not a bad idea. Damien's telling me about how he's going to try and develop a healthier sleeping pattern. And I got to be honest with you, dude, I woke up at noon today. You don't want to use sleeping tablets? I think that's good. Yeah. Right. You want to enjoy your holidays. So. Yeah. Let me make sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, you enjoy your holiday. Oh, I got an enemy over here. A bunch of enemies. Oh, you see him already. They're trying to flank us on the left. Is he coming? Oh. All right, let me check my stream. Just make sure it's running okay. See, I just think the stream is just so much more interesting. Yeah. Because you guys are a lot of fun in it.
Battle zone is now
I have
shrinking.
a feeling they like changed the settings or something. But I saw someone doing it today. How? All right, anyway, let me... Okay. I'm gonna try one more setting thing. All right. I'm wondering if that made any difference. If it did, then I'll show up on my live. No. I wish it did, dude. So Damien was talking and saying that, asking if he could be heard. And I was like, I wish. Okay. No, let's just get in there for now. I'm just gonna have to do announcing. Who's running the room? It's Pirate Girl. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna ask if I could just be in the announcer the rest of the game, and I'm not gonna play. If I had to pick, I would say announcing is my favorite. You know, but that's just because I really, really like it. That doesn't mean because playing isn't my favorite doesn't mean I don't like playing, and I really, really do like playing. And I think playing is also going to make me a better announcer. So, you know, I'll understand the game better. Okay, there's a guy where two where I'm at down here. You want us to come up there? Up to the windmill? Oh. Man, it's high. And luckily, we got that fling, but we got the storm too. Oh, you start with 45 health. All right. Okay, if I can just get this purple UMP, at least I'll have something. With some range. All right, I'm catching up to you guys. I hear some action up here. Okay, we're getting this guy to the left or straight ahead? Which one? Let's go to the left. Shoot them. All right. Again, Damien is the sole survivor. Okay. I want to see if I'll be an announcer. That way it won't really matter so much that other people can't be heard. So in a couple weeks, I'll start doing this on like well, you know, I'll have it ready for mobile. Do you think more people are watching it on mobile or the computer? Like if they watch the stream. Hey, Pirate. Hey, could I be the announcer? Yeah, put a team alone. Sometimes there's this weird glitch where even though I die, it'll still try to revive me. Someone said it has something to do with the bleed out time. So I don't know. Do you... It's on 0? Okay. Okay. All right, well, good. All right. So she said it. She's got it set up. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to start doing my own lobbies because I can't expect everyone. Oh, you know what? I said this yesterday. Listen, let's just have fun. I'm gonna grab some of these weapons. Let's bust some caps. All right. What I like about this gun, right? If you just shoot it, it goes all over the place. It's like literally shooting in the sky. It's coming back down. Now, if I grip the front, and again, I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to try and fix the aim. Whoa, dude, that really is well concentrated. And if I really, let's see if I really try and get it centered. See how much grouping I can get. I know I'm kind of close, but still does move around a bit, but at that range, it doesn't really matter. I mean, a head is barely bigger than that. So let's see. But see, now here's the question: when someone's like on the like a barn, let's say the barn right here. What's nice is like they'll be up there, and you can kind of just kind of scare them away. Sometimes you know, it might not get damaged, but at least they don't want to pop their head up. Now, what would be really awesome is peek while doing it. You know, you see how people do. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. I am streaming. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm on my own team. Let's make sure I die.
3 squads this
11
match.
enemies. Me not playing means it was uneven team. See, that's the thing. But you know what? I bet even just from this stream, I could get enough people that would want to play. You know, including my friends that I already have here.
Warning, low health.
But I'm going to heal back up before I... Yes, there we go. All right, Damien got me with the Matadors. I know he's happy about that. Teacher Danny, I got to you first. Yeah. That's probably what I'll say. Oh, and right into spectate mode we go. Thank you very much, Pirate Girl. We got the Alpha team versus the Bravo team. Alpha's got 5, Bravo's got 6. The game's just started, so we're early on. People just looting up. Damien went ahead and dropped that Silence MP9 2-star. That's one of my favorite right there. Give me that 3rd star, and that thing holds a decent amount of ammo. We got Ace of Base in the back, hanging out in the nightclub. I don't know if you guys can hear the nightclub on this. It's like straight up club music. And I should know, I'm a big clubber. They call me Clubby.
Supply drop deploying to Defiance.
All right. Who am I missing? Okay, there was Ace, and where's our 3rd one? Oh, Grumpy Grandpa is also on the Alpha team. Let's watch this crowd. My cinematography is getting a little bit better. Now, this might not be the most interesting part, but it is kind of cool that you can even do this. All right, he's got his katana out, ready to slice some people up, maybe use it as a shield if need be.
Battlezone is now shrinking.
Now, where is he's the only one out of the zone, or the next zone. Looks like Ace of Base and Damien are over here at Tower. Still haven't found Nyx and Monkey Man. Let's see, where could they possibly be? Or is that them over at the cemetery? Got a couple of players over here at the cemetery, and there they are, Monkey Man and Nyx. The Bravo team, relatively more concentrated. We're about to see a Bravo and Alpha team member not too far from each other. Maybe Damien got a hint that Red Mist is up here? No, he does not know. Damien and Red Mist are ships passing in the night, but not when he runs into Endgame. Kills Endgame in a fight, only has a sliver of health, and that's when Red Mist catches his attention and takes him out by putting a few bullets in his back. But still early, people are going to get revived. We'll be fighting over here. Who's firing sniper shots? Ooh, not Monkey Man, because Monkey Man just got knocked down by Hurricane Gamer. Let's see. Yeah, Monkey Man came over from the cemetery. You would have thought a flank like that would have been more effective, but he came over by himself. His other team member is still over here at the cemetery. I'm not exactly sure what Nyx is doing right here. I was getting the SPR out, ready to find this little nook right here to snipe. But that's all he needs to land a hit. I mean, that bullet is less than an inch wide. Let's see what kind of... Zero Gravity is also using the SPR, finding multiple out there. Hurricane Gamer got that FAL, firing some long-range single shots. Kiki working that SPR as well from a bit closer distance. Alpha team finally decides that the top of the church is not the place to stay. Monkey Man alone again, facing the Bravo team. Hurricane Gamer takes the fight to the grass and leaves Monkey Man on it. So all the Bravo team members grouped up well. Let's see, Alpha team members just pretty much still trying to figure out what their plan of action is going to be. We got Grumpy and Ace in the back. It looks like slowly but surely they're moving towards the other team, but I guess that's what happens when the next zone is there. You're going to go to the next zone. All right. Grandpa gets the drop on Red Mist, finishes off the barrier that Red Mist was using to protect himself. But Red Mist quickly gets into cover before even losing the entire field. Hurricane Gamer with an SBR, something that we know they know how to use. Gets Ace of Base down to just a sliver of health, but again, the Alpha team gets into cover. They're reviving the last player. Just like that, every Alpha team member is alive. Hurricane Gamer not finding any coverage, just using that weapon to keep the enemies at bay, and it seems to be working. They switch over to a larger caliber weapon, let's say, but now back to the SPR, as that rocket launcher only managed to take out a couple barriers. Hurricane Gamer not worried about their health, and unfortunately that did not pay dividends. Hurricane Gamer getting shot down by one of the players, I'm not sure which one, on the Alpha team, but the Alpha team members also lost a player. Now we gotta remember, Alpha team is down a player no matter what, because Alpha team has 5 players and Bravo team has 6. Zero Gravity tries to charge in, manages to take out a player, but Monkey Man gets a little revenge for Ace of Base, including reviving Ace of Base. Fear coming over the hill, entering Alpha team territory, getting some backup from the sky, some supporting fire, manages to win that fight. And Alpha team's plan is basically stay behind this trailer. Now that took multiple people's damage. Yeah, they are concentrated really tightly, and Bravo team took advantage of that, especially while they were reviving. They had a player down as well as a player with paddles in their hands, so that's one player that can even use weapons, and that's the first person that they took out, which was smart. Alpha team now moving over to a further direction to get revived by either Nyx or Damien, the only surviving players on the Alpha team right now. But that zone is squeezing them in, and they are going to have to make their way out of this tower any second now. It looks like the Bravo team, Bravo team moves like a flock of birds, you know, flying south for the winter. I mean, they are like in a V formation, moving in harmony. I don't know how much communication is going on in there, but regardless, that is some coordinated positioning. Bravo team holding down the fort just as much as quickly as they were moving. They now are standing still, except for Hurricane Gamer, who goes in and finishes off Nyx with the little bit of health they had left. Monkey Man, the next target for Hurricane Gamer and Endgame. And they taking them out, leaving Ace of Base and Damien, the only ones alive. Well, I can't forget that, because only Ace of Base is alive. Damien is also alive all the way over here in the sandbox. Getting those revive paddles ready, even though there's almost nobody even there to get the revive paddles. Monkey Man coming through the top. Grumpy Grandpa looks like they're going to make it on time. I'm really hoping nobody's stream sniping. Luckily for them, they're within the next zone area,
Shrinking in.
so they
60
don't have to
seconds.
worry about getting pushed out. They're going to have the time to revive, especially without Bravo knowing where they are. Let's go over to Bravo again and see how they're getting set up. It looks like Bravo, you know, I'm realizing that there's an echo. All right. I don't know what that's going to sound like in a stream, but I will go back later and listen to it. So Bravo team, as quickly as they find some territory, they're ready to give it up and start moving toward the Bravo team. They're not so... Oh, well, they are. They're able to stay within the zone and still attack the Alpha team. The Alpha team, the pressure is on. They only have 2 players alive. They have 2 players down. And when they had 5 earlier, they are now down to 4. So it's Bravo versus Alpha, with Bravo having 6 and Alpha having 4. Alpha decides to spread out. Nyx pulls out the sword to take out Kiki, who did not realize Nyx dropped right behind them. Kiki heading out to someone further to get revived. Red Mist covering the door, waiting for them to come through so he could take advantage. He took a lot of shots himself, but was able to kill Nyx, leaving Grumpy Grandpa in the back, unwilling to push through the door. Zero Gravity comes through with more health. Damien peeking around the corner, dives forward, but Bravo team member Hurricane Gamer was there waiting with the weapon. Grumpy Grandpa trying to come behind Red Mist, but gets taken out as well. Who took out Grumpy Grandpa? So the Bravo team is all getting revived. Looks like the Alpha team only has 1 player that needs to be revived. They are in the zone. I don't know if the Bravo team necessarily hears what's going on. Nyx, as quickly as they come up, they're taken down. Hurricane Gamer unable to push forward anymore now that Monkey Man has destroyed them. Monkey Man trying to do some cover behind a door, not expose themselves as a target, but firing that RFB to keep back the Bravo team. And the Bravo team, they know they want to push. They know they want to get in there, but they are not ready yet, not with just 1 player. Red Mist decides he's going to go ahead and risk it, even though he's got no shield. Reaches over with the UMP, finishes off Monkey Man, who was hiding in the building. Grumpy Grandpa about to get caught in a zone grenade, but definitely got caught in a crossfire with Zero Gravity and Kiki taking out Grumpy Grandpa. Damien, one of the 2 players still alive on the Alpha team, is out of zone, not in the zone, losing health. Kiki does not mind fighting outside that zone. Hurricane Gamer as well, realizing that pushing is the best way to win when we have an outnumbered team. Alpha team finished off with 3, understandably why people might want to quit. But, you know, it happens, man. You know, you play, and that's, you know, people get disconnected. Sometimes I get disconnected. Very urgent things happen in your home. And those are the priority, you know. Life is more important than the game. You know. But the game has its priorities, but, you know, just not not over that one. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. They're talking about how. Well, no one can hear anyone in my stream, so that's kind of working out. Um, Teacher Danny VR on YouTube. Yeah. Teacher Danny VR and it's at YouTube. It's on YouTube. Teacher Danny VR, you know, and it's just me. Okay. So I'm not sure what so what's the game plan? We keeping this server together? Well, okay, cool. I appreciate it, Pirate Girl. I'm probably going to end up leaving anyway, but you have the settings perfect. And I want to study these settings so that way, because these are what I need the settings to be for my stream. So it really worked out well. Okay. Sure. Okay. Room settings. Enter room name here. Oh, hold on. I accidentally got into something else. So let me, and I can't figure out how to back out of it. So here. Okay, the room's name is. All right. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Say that again, Pirate. What you were telling me to do? How to do it? Okay. Room settings. Okay, I'm in there. Sure. Okay, I'm gonna click. I click on you, and then I'm gonna promote you, right? And are you sure you'd like to transfer room admin? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really loving this community. And now the room. Room setting customs. Oh, you mean customize? Rules library. Rules, no problem. Rules library. And then, okay, and save. And it's called Pirate. Okay. Overwrite existing rules. Yes. Oh. Okay, back. Okay. But yeah, I'll have that. Okay. Cool. All right. You going to go jump in? Who's on now? Like Woodland or somebody? Itty sent me a invite, so. Yeah. Well, I'll go over there. I'll send you an invite, too. In here? Okay. All right. I'm going to exit out the lobby, see what happens. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. For now, we are going to exit out and see if we can catch up with some players. I'm going to start wearing pants. Y'all don't want to be looking at my knees. That's my knee. Isn't that a cool knee? super da duper duper da duper burp, burp, burp. Come on, that's not what I'm trying to do. Beep 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 beep. Bap, 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 bap. All right. Celia and Damien and them are all. Well, I don't know if they're all in the same one, but hopefully. If so, man, that'd be super cool. Okay. All right, looks like we got a 4-on-4 action. I think these are
Supply drop deploying at
pretty
summit.
well balanced team. We got Zombie Walker, Cassilia, Die Backstabber, Die. It's Kazzy on the Alpha team, and J Bam, Freddy, Ace of Base, and Damien on the Bravo. Let's see how they are spread out right now. It looks like we have one player. Let's hop over to the Kingdom and see who we got at Kingdom. All right, on the Alpha team, we have Die, Backstabber, Die. Did I get that right, Alpha team? I'm trying to get better at remembering, because sometimes it doesn't show what team they're on. He's just checking out the Kingdom, getting ready. What's up, Iron? Good, man. All right. Yeah, but that's good, man. That's good. We got to get outside. Yeah. Okay, Itty is sending me a custom room invite. Okay, well. So should we go over to your lobby? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. All right, so Itty Bitty sent an invite over here so we can join. For the invite to come here. But anyhow, Cassilia all by themselves over here at.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
What is it called? Pioneer? Oh, the Frontier. Over here at the Frontier. I've called it Pioneer several times. Zombie Walker and It's Kazzy, the following two members of the Alpha team, near the edge of the zone, staying together, not too far away from their other players. Okay, the Bravo team have a similar positioning in that they are close enough, but relatively still spread out to get their own loot and maybe see some enemies. Is there anyone? Nobody's left at Kingdom yet, but Damien is getting near. Let's see, which player is. Die Backstabber Dab is at the top of the windmill, and I don't know if Damien knows who's up there, but we're about to find out. I also don't know, does the player even know? Does Die Backstabber Die even realize that Damien's coming up? It doesn't appear so. Yeah. Damien not even taking advantage of this, getting right up on the enemy. Backstabber Die. Like, Damien is reaching out and touching him. Not even realizing, still has not fired a shot. Die Backstabber Die. Oh, okay. Finally, Damien fires a shot, takes out Die Backstabber Die. Man, I hope I recorded that well. What weapon were they using for that one? Was it the SBR? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can't hear anybody else's voice but mine, though, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like, did you hear him? Yeah. So that's yeah, but none of you guys are coming through. Even when I'm in a game, like my teammates don't come through, and I'm kind of thinking that might be a good thing. It might simplify a couple things. I really like having this is a great community of people, and I really like the way they like to contribute. But there's a lot of kids, you know what I mean, and people say the darndest things. All right. Yeah? Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, great. Yeah, good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm trying to do what I can to make this successful. All right, here we go. I'll go watch this fight. Okay, Freddy gets that shield up real quick, but not quick enough to avoiding losing about 170 heals. Freddy healing back up. J-Bam up to full strength. Cecilia and Damien deciding to... Oh, they're fighting each other and they get separated. Cecilia tries to sneak around in the side, wants to take... She's really hungry for taking out an enemy right now. She's right outside the safe zone and is taking a little bit of health damage. The Alpha team is got kind of a perimeter in the front of them. Well, I wouldn't call it a perimeter, more like a front line. Cecilia moves to the top just as the Bravo team members move down coincidentally, and now an Alpha team member drops down and the Bravo team comes up. Damien. Now, I don't want to take anything away from the skill of these players, but that was some good timing. That just kind of worked out in a way. Sometimes that's it. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You didn't see something. You didn't hear something. You know? How many players we got? Zombie Walker's the only person alive. I have a feeling that this is her over here. Yeah, Zombie Walker over here near pretty much where the game lobby happens. Waiting for some team member. Well, waiting for all the team members. It's like that movie Ghost. You know, all the ghosts are coming to Whoopi Goldberg. Because it was a woman who could talk to ghosts. And they were like, hey, we want to... And they would talk to her so she could get messages out to living people. Because ghosts couldn't communicate. So anyway, ghosts kept coming to her. That's the point of the story. It's Kazzy making sure that they stay in zone. Zombie Cecilia and Die Backstabber Die. Oh, are still in the zone as well. It was Kazzy who decided to run out. Kazzy, hope he's got some sodas because he is deep back in that outer zone. Oh, he wanted to get to the... Kazzy wanted to get to the care package. Did he pay the price? He has a banana in his hand. He just ate it and found another one. Back to full heals. Now, hopefully, he'll get to his team quick enough to join in this battle. Damien shooting Backstabber in his back. How ironic. Die Backstabber Die getting away with full health, but no shields. It doesn't look like anyone's going to take advantage of that. Die back. Oh, just as I speak, Damien leaps into the room and decides not to kill them. I literally think he was just being nice. He just looked at them and went back outside the room. So, all right, Die Backstabber Die. Moving in, Zombie Walker leaves Die Backstabber Die, the only team member alive. And now I can't even say that as the Bravo team takes the victory. All right. Well, that was good. I hope people enjoy those play-by-plays. I'm going to start casting other things besides video games. Or, no, besides Population 1. It'll probably be video games. I might cast some tutorials. What do you bother me for? Yeah, what's up, dude? Oh, how long is it delayed? Let's see. I'm gonna watch it. See how long the delay is. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It prevents stream sniping. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm looking where every player is. So if there's a delay between when my headset goes. Oh, let me tell them I want to be. Hey, Zombie, can I be the announcer? Thank you. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna spectate you the whole game. I don't know, just a message. I don't need to tell people where Itty is, because Itty will tell, because Itty will just charge the enemy every single time. Yeah. Oh, that's a new gun. No, I was just kidding. Yeah. Watch a show about yourself. Well, hey, let's be real. And let's make sure. Okay, let's make sure we're being very friendly to Zombie, because let me tell you something. It can be stressful putting these games together. You know what I'm saying? So let's just kind of give them a break. Now, when you see her on the battlefield, sweat, 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 sweat. But in the lobby, like, let's kind of chill out on her, because, like, that's work. No, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like that backfired big time. Hey, who could beat me in a race? Hey, does anybody here know the special speeding thing? Who could beat me in a race? All right, here, let's start right here. All right, who's gonna say go? All right, we're gonna race to the sign. Okay? Who's ready? You saw what I was trying to do there. I was like, just trying to, because the kids kept bothering Zombie. Oh, me to do. Come on. Davey got me again. So far, only Damien's been getting me. And it took me right into spectate mode. I'm telling you, I couldn't ask for more. What a serendipitous night. Bravo team, very well concentrated. I mean, granted, it did just start, but they're already goofing around, tossing zone grenades at each other. Fortunately for them, the Alpha team is literally on the other side of the map. We're going to start over here with Alpha team member Casilia staking out this sandbox area over here. Not sure what this building's supposed to be. I should look into some like the lore of this game. You know, like some games like Overwatch and Apex. They got really
Supply
cool
drop
stories behind them. They really put a lot of thought into those games. Red Mist, Zombie Walker, SKM, it's Kazi, and Old School Carpenter over here on the Alpha team. And again, uneven teams, an odd number of players. And if they would have put me on a team, then they'd have even teams. So I really appreciate that both teams are sacrificing for me to be able to contribute to this stream. I think, I mean, I need to branch out beyond Population 1 and do other games, but I love this game. I really like the people that I'm playing with. And it's good. And it's like, listen, I'm not even saying that these people are like awesome at the game or anything. Some of them are barely good. And some of them are a little awesome. But, you know, it's Population 1. There's always going to be action. This is just so cool that you can just like zoom in on people and you can see where they're at. And like they look like little action figures. Oh, Itty, I don't know if you're watching the stream right now, but see, follow you a little bit. Let's criticize Itty's moves. Okay,
Battle zone is
Edie
now shrinking.
getting on the platform, looking for some weapons, keeping their eye open for Alpha team members. Let's see, we got a pair of Matadors in his hand, switches over to the Katana, wants to get a little bit of speed. No weapon at all right now. Now we're over to the Silenced MP9, leaps into the air, going for the tree. But not the tree I thought. Oh, no, not for the trees. Just trying to make some distance, getting followed by his teammate Freddy. Oh, and Freddy is out of the game. I don't know where Freddy went. So now we have a 6v4. 6v4, so that leaves a huge advantage over here to the Alpha team. Alpha team members taking over the entire sandbox. I don't know if they even realize that the Bravo team is down to 4 players. Maybe if they're stream sniping, they do. But so Alpha team is all over here. Bravo team, I mean, their only hope is to group together and you know, attack. See, look, it's 4 Bravo team members. If all 4 Bravo team members came over to here to the sandbox, fought these 3, killed them, because it's a 4v3, they could win that fight, start healing as they come up to the last 3 players, and then they have 2 games, 2 fights where they have a 1-player advantage. Now, obviously, it's the revives that you got to worry about after you defeat that team, because I'm not sure about this mode, but in a lot of private lobbies, it's set that when you are basically in the Shadow Realm and need to be revived, you get like super speed. So you can rush back to your teammates and get revived. All right, Damien, the only Bravo team member to run into Alpha so far, gets into a quick, close fight with It's Kazi, beating him at the last second. Collecting some heals, Alpha, It's Kazi, ghosting Damien, giving away his position to the rest of his team, but to no avail. Damien gets out of there before anyone can come back it up, and Kazi's going to go return for the revive. Old School Carpenter about to revive Carpenter. Itty B grouping with Damien and Ace of Base. Where is their 4th team member? Who's our 4th team member? Is Ironback Nelson. So 3 Bravo team members here at the edge. All 4 right here at the edge, the corner. Oh, It's Kazi wins a fight against Ace of Base. Damien and Itty Bitty holding down this corner. Itty Bitty. Oh, Damien gets shot out of the sky. Itty Bitty, the only player alive in the team, getting ready to revive. It looks like the Alpha team is... Oh, look, yeah, It's Kazi, again, was ghosting him, trying to give away that position, let them know that, communicating that their team was down, was reviving. Itty B now gone. Ironback Nelson now taking his turn as the sole survivor. I think he's managed to get away. Oh, Ace of Base coming to come over here and revive his teammates. He's getting a little bit... It seems like they don't know he's there. I don't know if they're close enough. I don't know if they are close enough to hear the paddles. It doesn't seem like it. They are well concentrated together, and they are sniffing around. They want to find this other team, and what they need to do is they need to do it together, because if they come in here one-on-one, they're just going to get blasted away. If they come in here, all 6 team members firing their weapons, that's pretty much a guaranteed win. They try to use the air ventilation system as a place to shoot. SKM not wasting any time, just staying right there, maintaining that position, full health. Ace of Base keeps wanting to peek around and not learning his lesson as SKM finally drops down. Itty B now the one poking, but Red Mist decides they want to cover. They are not going to let anyone come out of this vent, it seems. Oh, It's Kazi sneaking up from behind, not even bothering with the vent, killing them from inside the tower, leaving 2 of the Bravo team members down. Where's Damien? SKM attacking Nelson. Nelson, no shields, but a little bit of health, and is not able to survive taking on 2 players at once, especially low on health there in that tower. And Alpha Team wins relatively quickly, but also they had 50% more players than the other team. You know, the other team only had 2/3 of the amount of players that they had. So, you know, do the math. I said do the math and put it in the comments. Just kidding. You know how to do it. This is perfect. I saw you get that last kill in the tower. All right. All right, let me go get a weapon. All right. What did I do? Huh? I looked at you wrong? Oh, that's fair. That's fair. And you have to shoot me because of that? No, I get it. That's based. What? Did you say, Damien? I saw that. I announced it as soon as it happened. I was like just mentioning. I was like, oh, they're at a 1-player disadvantage. And then the other player left. I was like, oh no. What's up, dude? So, Itty is accusing me of rigging the game, and you know what I got to say to that? So what if I did? Can I just tell you something? Can I just say something? I don't want to give out, like, you know, you shouldn't really give personal information, but can I just tell you I'm grown enough that in no way, shape, or form would I ever want to rig a video game that I'm playing with friends. I can't imagine what would motivate me to even put the slightest amount of energy into, like, helping a team that I like or something. Oh yeah, you know what? That's what I should do in the live stream. I should take off the latency so it shows right away, so it's instant, and then follow you the whole game. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to do that to him either, so I was just messing with him. I wouldn't actually follow him the whole game. I just want to be a good announcer, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to, you know, make this an interesting stream and call the play-by-play and rig the game. No, wait, that's not it. Go to the bots and try challenges? Yep. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's a good suggestion to learn a singular gun. I'd really like to learn that SPR better. People, like, it's kind of OP, so I want to use it. Yeah. Be glad you can't hear people. Okay, what games am I gonna? You know, I have like games that I've never even played on here yet. I got games that are fun. I go into Horizon Worlds a lot. I think if I was gonna go into Horizon Worlds in stream, what I would do is show myself building. I build, you know, stuff in Horizon Worlds. I script in Horizon Worlds. So that's what I should do tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do an early stream. Yeah, what's up? Hey, you're talking to me? Oh, you're gonna kill me next round? Well, hopefully I'll be announcer again. Oh, for rigging the game? Okay. I think what I need to do is start taking the room. No, I agree, I agree. All right, it looks like we're getting more players adding at the last minute, so we're going to see. And it seems like they're really trying to figure some stuff out there, so I'm not going to bother Gus right now. Oh. Why are you smacking me? You know this is all in my live stream. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? There's nothing wrong with parents watching this stuff. Actually, I would love it if parents watch this stuff. I think parents should watch way more of what their kids are watching. You know? Yeah. And I don't want to know. Don't tell me your age. Like, never tell me your age. But most of you guys really sound too young to even be on here. To be honest, if you're 1 year old. Okay. Okay. All right. We're doing three teams this time. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't want to hear it, and don't remind me, okay? Just be smart. Oh, okay. No fling really, huh? All right, let's see. Oh, I'm on a team this time. Okay. All right, looks. How many players are over there? Is that 4? They're not even letting you come out of the air? That's pretty sweaty. Let me get this SPR, see if I can get halfway decent in it. All right.
Supply drop deploying to planes.
All right. See how much fling we got. Trying. Oh. Bear. I don't know. Seems like normal. Maybe it's a little. All right. Gus and I over at the cemetery. All right, I'm gonna go try and. All right, Gus, I'm gonna make my way over to Metro, meet up with the other team members. Oh, who's here? That was probably Damien if he didn't shoot me. Hold on. Is Damien on my team? No. Yeah, somebody's over here at the church. I'm
Battle zone
gonna
is now
stay with my
shrinking.
team. What's a good setting for fling? Oh. Ace got me from down beneath. Time for me to go catch up with my team members. All right, we only got half our teams down.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
Hold on, who has the lobby? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, for a second. Oh, you couldn't steal this. I was trying to steal yeah. Is the bleed out? This happens to me sometimes when I'm trying to be announcer. All right, the zone is shrinking, so we're all dead. I
Has
don't know. There's
begun.
something wrong with that. Oh, it's working. Why is there dogs all over there? Yeah. I'm not showing them in the stream. I don't know how long it's going to take for this fight to end. There's a lot of combat going on right now. A lot of revives as well. Don't know how many players on any team, but I know Damien's decided to pull out that M60 and just hold on the trigger. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know most of the players, like, because I can't see their name. Yeah. Oh, using that shield to stay alive. You are watching from the Shadow Realm. I don't know.
60 seconds.
Mr. T is starting a room. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure what team this is. Alright, looks like we are thinning out the herd. Several people have been removed. Well, there was only one player left on Charlie. You hear crickets? I don't hear crickets. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I saw. Okay. All right. Hey, you guys want to see if other people are on, or should we try and invite people? Like, Okay. Not really. Because Mr. T just sent me an invite. No, I wasn't going to go. I was just saying because I would like if there were more people, honestly, so that way I can be the announcer. You know, and other people can play. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad comeback. There's a 1v5 after. All right, let me check my comments. Yeah. I think one, but I think maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the viewer. You know. No, no, that's okay. Listen, if people want to watch, great. If they don't, that's fine. You know. Well, it's gonna be 4-on-4 because they're gonna make me the announcer. It looks like. I mean, you could try. If it's you, if I see you, I'm gonna kill you. What's up, Damien? Well, yeah. You know what? We couldn't go into spectate mode, so I didn't really get to see much. Oh. Oh. You bumped into your computer? Yeah, you gotta set up your room right. Yeah. Good, thank goodness. Because I saw you there towards the end with that M60. What's up, buddy? Like if someone's a host, so they can set who's a. So you can, if you are the host of the room, you can set it to private, so no one can join unless they get an invite. You can send it to friends only, so if they're on your friends list, they can join you, and then you can set it to public, so anyone can join. And then you can choose all the rules. You could choose how far the fling is, how many bullets you start with, how much heals you start with after you die, how many backpacks you start with, what guns are in the game or not in the game, like everything basically. Yeah. Like sometimes we'll play and the person only picks and then I mean, it's not up to me. I'm not the one in charge, but I doubt they will ever do that. Ouch! Why are you so violent? Okay, you know what? This is actually a good time for me to take a break. Oh, you know, I have water here. Drink my water. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, gevolts. That's Yiddish. Probably shooting, I would guess. But then, you know. All right. So I am on my own team. There's 9 enemies, which means they don't have... Okay, they want to kill me, huh? I'm going to pot out so these guys can't be the ones to kill me. I'll find Dave. It's always reliable. All right, so they are probably out this way. A lot of them probably hot dropped right into Metro. Oh, come on. Y'all don't even let me. Who's shooting him? Come on, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Oh, you want to go up? You want to take this to the ground, huh? Yeah, there's no way you're going to survive this. Oh, Ace of Base takes me out. I lose the 1-to-1 katana fight. Good on you, Ace. Thought I developed a little trick for that. Oh, it's not letting me... It's not letting me go into spectate mode. All right, so what do I do? You know, this is probably... Well, I'm going to leave. then come back in. That's the music. Don't I sound? Aren't I a great musician? I really should have just been a musician. I don't know why. Wasted my life educating people. Should be out there singing. Love. All right, let's see who on right now. Oh, dude, I should. Let me see if he's in something. I don't know what he's doing. If he's just waiting. I haven't played with this guy in a while. Kind of want to say hi before I jump back over into back into zombies match and do some announcing.
2 squads remaining.
Oh, okay. This is getting low. Oh, fish taken out. It is just Harry Jules. Oh my gosh. All right. Amir has got to find their opponent, and it looks like it's going to happen soon. The zone is pretty big, so I don't know if they're going to run into each other. Yeah, but they're right next to each other. Harry. Yeah, and it's looking good. Amir, it seems like he might have caught wind of Harry over here in the observatory area. Maybe one of them's going to hear the other flying. Harry just barely making it out of the zone.
45 seconds.
Making it into zone. If Harry gets over this wall, they're probably going to get a good view on Amir and firing some shots. So let's see. They still don't have point of view. I mean, these two are passing each other like ships in the night. Harry had an opportunity to view him, but I don't think he was looking in the correct direction. Harry's still scoping out the area with his FAL, hoping to move in on his opponent, but it looks like his opponent is just going to get further and further away. Yeah. Amir playing it safe, making sure to get within the next zone, picking up weapons and loot along the way, probably on a hunt for Harry. Not even realizing that Harry is just behind him. The zone is going to have to bring people together. Now we got a care package. I guess this is Amir's current destination. We got a gold 1911 and a gold AWP. Now, pistols and snipers, when they're gold, that means they have a lot. They cause a lot more damage, and both of those things are already strong as is. Not quick, but you know, like I said, strong weapons. Doing the one-armed Klein while he keeps some machine gun. He's got the silenced MP9. Switches over to the AWP. He's looking in the correct direction. Is it just a coincidence, or did he actually catch someone? Perhaps, yeah. Oh, hey, I've seen some of your YouTube videos. Amir showed me. So I think I subscribed. You were putting like a bunch of videos. Maybe I saw some of the shorts. Fish? Yeah. Yeah, they were good. Amir's setting up a little base right here at the edge of the next zone, which just leaves a touch of a platform for them to use. Ooh, Amir getting Harry down to one shot using that AWP. Harry waiting a few seconds to let themselves heal up, but they're going to have to heal those shields too if they want to get in there. Harry taking zone damage, decides that that is not the best position. Falls back outside of the zone and is taking damage. I'm not sure what their strategy is here. I think they're just either looking for heals or... but it doesn't matter because he's got to fight right now, and he will survive if he can get a couple more shots. But instead, he drops back out of the zone. But Amir takes him out, being the winner of this three-man tournament. So that was cool, man. Thanks. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do is announcing. stuff like that. So let me come say hi. What's up, Amir? Hey, man. You good, man? Good, good. You know, I'd be trying to catch up to you, but it's like, you know, timing. Like I see you, you're in a game or whatever, or like in a private. But anyway, yeah, cool, man. Yeah. So yeah, I play with other people, and they always do the room. So I think I need to start. Oh, can you hear me anymore? Okay, we're all on our. Oh, we can hear each other even when we're not. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm streaming right now. You know, you know what? That should have been the first thing I mentioned. Now, now, I don't. In your stream, do you guys stream or you just record them? Mm-hmm. So Fish records. Okay. So because the thing is, I can't get people's voices to come through my headset anymore. Like I cast. I mean, I hear them. Like I hear you now. But if I were to cast this, like your voice is not showing up in my stream right now. Yeah. Well, it's been going like that for a couple days, so I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, and it just started a couple days ago. Dude, I did a hard reset. I did a factory reset. I uninstalled Pop One and reinstalled it. I've been searching the you know, the
Battle zone
internet
shrinking
trying to
in.
get.
45 seconds. Supply drop deploying to
Yeah.
foothills.
Now it works for other games, but just not Pop One. So maybe it is a glitch. Okay, I see somebody over here, cardboard box guy. I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah. You know. All right. You could tell you could. Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, I'm trying to take care of business first. I'm trying to go clean this dude up. You know, save the battle for you. But where'd he go? It's probably right next to me. Oh, okay. Oh, he got me. Okay. All right. Well, I came over to say hi. I was actually in the middle of another someone else's private lobby, and yeah, like there was a glitch. But yeah, if you see me on, hit me up if you want to you know, reach out on the YouTube or something. Yeah. You gotta do that like this. Oh, okay. It worked. Yes. You, hey, Ace. Okay, Ace. I'm gonna go back over to the server where everybody else was. Okay. We're not doing it today. Later, guys. We're not doing it today, buddy. We're not. We were just talking about it. Okay. You know. All right. All right. Let me go back. Good. People are connecting. I like this. All right. So. All right. You know, I see some other people's streams and they have this thing where like if you write a text, you can hear that like it plays it to the stream. I got to set that up. But tell people do not give personal information. People keep joining my stream and being like, "Hey, I'm Billy from the other game." I'm like, "Bro, don't tell me all that." All right. Where's Mr. T kept inviting me, so let me see what that room's about. Okay. Doesn't seem like you enjoyed it, so. Okay, let me get back into this one. Is it gonna take me? All right, there we go. My ability to imitate any sound is profound. All right. Oh, we are down to a 4v2. This is going to be rough for Cecilia and Kazzy. Oh, and they are nowhere near the enemy. All right, you know what? Let's learn this map while we're here. Okay? So I'm going to try and test myself.
Supply drop deploying to planes.
So without looking at the map, I'm going to walk around and name places. So I keep calling this place Pioneer, but I remember now it's called Frontier. So the Frontier is basically, you know, where all these little old Western houses and dilapidated church are. Farm or farmland, I think this is called. I might be wrong. I'm just trying. I'm trying. Okay, I think this place is called farmland. Usually decent loot. It's got some high positions. Mostly flat, but the barns and the haystacks kind of mix it up a little bit. Over here is called Summit. It might not be called Summit on this map, but it also might be called Summit. I'm not sure what about it is the Summit. Maybe I don't understand the word Summit as well as I do. I thought I did. But over here at Summit. Summit is a pretty small place. If you say meet me at Summit, you will find that person quickly, you know. Now, as far as Metropolis or Metropolis, as it was
Battle zone is now shrinking.
described the other day, lots and lots of stores, lots and lots of loot, lots and lots of kiosks, and each one just weapons galore. This place is gigantic with multiple floors. You can be right on top of someone and not even know it, or might be right on top of them, but like several meters up. You know, tens or maybe even 100 meters away from them. Then this place is called something with a D, Defiance. Defiance is the area around this park. A lot of people have named. I hear a lot of people say the crack houses. I think they're talking about these houses, but like I don't know what they think a crack. I mean, what kind of neighborhood do you live in that these are the crack houses? These are some fancy crack houses. So let's not even go there. So this is Defiance. This is Defiance Park. It's got some homes. Of course, over here is Cemetery. Cemetery's usually got like maybe a gold or some 3-star weapons inside. Plenty of loot all around, including backpacks. Sandbox. The Sandbox, I don't know why it's called Sandbox. But this big factory-looking building, this is the Sandbox. Okay, that's right, I'm not supposed to be looking. So, I did know that this is Observatory. This one is kind of easy to remember because, you know, it's like they're observing space with these satellite dishes. I don't know if that's the purpose, but, you know. Then the Armory. The Armory is in the far corner. A lot of times people can drop right here onto these 9 little blocks, whatever they are. Not sure. And of course, Kingdom, with people frequently just call the castle. I don't know if this area with the windmills has a name. I don't know. And that's, and of course the tower. All right, Casilia and Kazi still looking for the other players, which are nowhere near them. One of their players made it over to the observatory, which is a good idea, seeing as how this is where the next zone is going to be. Danny playing it smart.
Battle
So
zone is
on the
now
next
shrinking.
zone, they are going to run into each other. The next zone is all observatory and armory. The rest of the Alpha team over here entering the side of Kingdom. They're just going to make their way through, stopping and looking for loot. Always looking for that small upgrade or sometimes your favorite gun as opposed to just a gun that you're good with. Sometimes you see something and you're like, let me give that a try. Find some gold matadors and you don't like the matadors and you're like, you know what? Maybe today's the day. Today's the day I do something with the matadors. You know, to be honest, I'm not even entirely sure what stars do as far as powering up matadors. I want to say it's like quicker reload and smaller spread or something. But again, I am not sure. Zombie walker scoping out the area. Let's get her point of view. She's looking out there. Oh, it takes sprains her ankle, it sounds like. Falling from that ledge over there on the side. All right, so Kazi and Casilia being forced in by the ring. This is going to bring the two teams together. Hello. This is going to bring the... What'd you say, Alpaca? You played a lot of games? Oh, okay, that's cool. So Kazi and Casilia taking their time. They do not want to go forward, but there's not much of a choice when this unrelenting outer zone is the danger zone, you could call it. Hey, what's up? Hey, oh, I saw you wrote on my YouTube. Didn't you? I thought you did. You were like, hey, it's me. Yeah, I'm streaming this right now on Teacher Danny VR. Yeah, Teacher Danny VR. All right, so It's Kazi is about to run into one of the Alpha team members. Now, It's Kazi's got the weapon. He's already aiming it. He knows that he's going to be using it soon. He's got that RFB at the ready, looking for the prime angle, because with a two-player disadvantage, they're really going to have to do everything they can. The Matadors, Casilia doing some long range with the UMP. Kazi trying to get in there with the Matadors, but Sonic Dash winning that fight. Cassie reviving, gets the player up. They both attacked Sonic Dash, who did not use that super speed to end that revive as they were successful. And this is how you do it. We have 2v1, two different fights of 2v1, and that's how you beat a team that has more players than you. You don't fight the whole team at once. Now here's their opportunity to go in before players get revived, and they again have a 2v1, and if they go in versus Danny, they'll have a chance. But Danny is playing it smart. They don't know exactly where the other team is, because how could you? So they're playing it smart as well. Who does? Someone has a... Gus has a legendary M60? That's nice. Okay, Kazi and Casilia fighting, shooting, fighting. It's all the same to them as long as they get to win this game of Population 1. Kazi launching into the air, teaming up against Danny with Casilia. Danny has what looks like no health. But it wasn't enough health to survive in the zone. I do not see any red sodas or bananas to be picked up, so Casilia leaps right into the zone area. Danny coming to get revived. So now the Alpha team is playing smart. They're just going to hold their ground. They're waiting for Bravo team to move. Now, if It's Kazi and Casilia can stop this revive, they might have a chance. They don't quite. They get one player. They get Zombie down. She sacrificed herself to save Danny. Danny, also goes down. Casilia and Kazi taking them out. They now have the advantage. If they can find Gus Gus, they will win the game. Gus Gus is already reviving Zombie Walker and well out of earshot from It's Kazi and Casilia, so they probably don't realize. Now they got a 2-on-2 match if they can rush in. Danny about to be the third person to get revived. It's Kazi and Casilia firing bullets at the same time. 2R1. If they can take out Zombie, then they will win. Casilia leaping out of the zone. It's Kazi using the automatic, semi-automatic shotguns and a 2-4 victory. That is unheard of. Casilia and It's Kazi celebrating clearly. I mean, it's one thing to win, but that was a win. Man. That's getting clipped. Hold on, let me write down what time that happened to my stream so I can clip that, dude. Okay, that happened at the 1:36 mark. 1:36 mark. 1:36. 2v4 win. Yeah. I do want to be on my own team. Does anybody know why it's not letting us go into spectate mode though? Hey, Kazi. So, you know, I got that all on the stream. so I'll clip it. I'll clip it and post that fight. That was really impressive. Yeah, so I'll clip it and post it. You know. Yeah. All right. Okay. People are joining. Oh, I was calling the heck out of it. Yeah, I was streaming it. Yeah. I mean, you can go on there right now and just back it up to the 135 mark, something like that, 135, 134, and that's when the fight started. Oh, yeah, I saw exactly. I saw exactly what happened. I was zooming in. I knew more than what you knew because I saw who was on the other side of the hills that you were on and who you were running into. It's remarkable. Yeah, your bullets were like one. You guys were crossing the streams like in Ghostbusters. It was just like V. It was like a V. It was like an X-shaped weapon because the bullets were just crossing. You guys were just nailing people. It's crazy. I thought Zombie was gonna get you guys at the end. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's invite people. All right. So it looks like, yeah, I'm going to be on my own team. I'm going to be able... And so they're messing with the settings. So what they did is, like, you can put it on your settings, like how earlier I pulled from a library. Or no, I put something in a library. I found some settings that really worked. Anyway, they're going to adjust the settings. They think they got it. And, you know, meanwhile... Man, I should have thought about that before I sat down. You know, I had like an orange sesame sticks. And, did I have dinner? Because I didn't have dinner. I should probably have dinner every day. Okay, match starting in 3 seconds. So after this level, be a good time to get something to eat. All right, looks like I got one team over here with me. I don't know why I'm stopping people from... All right. Kazzy taking me out of the game. Oh, and it's telling me I need to wait for the revive. So you already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and exit from the game. Exit to lobby, and then I'm going to come back in this lobby in a moment. But let me set something up. Look, I got this cool thing that I do sometimes when, all right. I'm just setting up. Oh, this must be confusing if anybody's like just getting on right now. But I am just hopefully you can hear me. Trying to just set it up so that way people know that I will be right back. I guess this I got to figure out how to do stuff like this. I'll be right back. Put like a little 30-second video or something. Okay. Here we go. I'm still here. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah. Now everyone will know. Okay, I just gonna set out the control. All right, here we go. Back to the stream, making it happen. How long we at? Not even 2 hours yet. That's all right. But what I do? Did I accidentally hit quit? I did not mean to hit quit. Let's get back into a game of Population 1. What's going on? Do I not know how to use the video game? All right. Let's find my friends. Okay. So it'll be fun to. Now I know I got at least one good clip. I hope that came out good. I should watch it again. I should watch it right now. Give me any good fights. All right. The truck stop. It's been 24 hours. All right. Alpha team has one
The
player,
war
one of their
has
7
begun.
players down. Bravo has all 8 of their players currently in the game, alive. Jesslyn, their only player down on Alpha team, moving back over to the Kingdom to group up. The paddles are already getting warmed up. Oh, just as we see a fight here. Spyro and Gotcha teamed up on Dancing Alpaca. Dancing Alpaca was getting a little support from behind, but it was a little too late. But just like that, they are revived. Spyro and Gusto. Spyro and Gusto. Got some long-range weapons, the SPR and the AWP. Going for real range. Gusto is trying to get that shot off quickly. Endgame diving in, trying to get a kill on the Bravo team and succeeding. I mean, on the Alpha team. Now Danny has to take on both Dancing Alpaca and Endgame. Dancing Alpaca firing a few shots from the roof, but
45
Endgame
seconds.
ending Danny's game, at least for the moment, until they go get revived. Heading back over to Kingdom, where their teammates are. Gusto reviving their teammate, Dancing Alpaca, pushing forward, looking for where that sound is coming from. Gusto immediately switches to the sword. There's a sword fight between a chicken and a soldier. And who wins? Well, a shotgun is going to beat a sword in a lot of situations, especially that close up. Fortunately for Endgame, their opponent already had taken some damage.
Battlezone is now shrinking.
The recently revived Jesslyn attacking Endgame as they creep up on the Alpha team's position. Jesslyn moving towards cover, but a little too slowly as she takes gunfire from 3 different directions. Gus using that chance to sneak up, but must have made too much noise because Kazzy and Endgame ended up taking her out. Expedite having that high position and taking advantage of it. Diving in while Endgame goes for the close kill, takes out their opponent. And just like that, the Alpha team is down, even with that one play disadvantage. They still played pretty well. All right. And since nobody on the stream can hear people talking anyway, I'm just gonna silence my mic for a second because I want to crunch on some my snack, and I don't want to be crunching it in your ear. Wonder how. Let's see. Wonder how well you can hear. Yeah, I can hear you. All right. I was testing this. Well, I was eating a snack, but I was testing to see if when I take off the headset, can people still hear me, and they cannot. Okay. And I think now, when I'm speaking, it's probably what's it called? I'm wondering if it's low because I have my like headset tilted up. Because sometimes I want to take this off my face if I'm gonna be doing it for hours. Yeah. So, I mean, for the stream, and then it all gets recorded in the stream. So I am still recording. I figured I'd do 3 hours tonight. How long have I gone so far? 2 hours. Okay, another hour to go. I really enjoy. Yeah. You are you saying do I only do like is what I still don't know what the difference is. Like it is Pop 1 live. I'm playing Pop 1 live. Yeah. Oh, you mean like what's it say on my stream? Yeah. No, they see me. Like the real me is in the bottom right corner. Yeah. You never seen it? Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I'm in the video. I'm like a dude. There's really no reason to put yourself in the video, but I think it just makes it more engaging, makes it a little more personal to the people. And I make myself like small in the corner, so it's not like I'm looking at the computer myself on the screen. Yeah. And it kind of yeah, can show people like, how I reload and things like that. It'll probably be helpful for other things too. Especially when I'm building. Because I'm going to build stuff in Meta Horizon Worlds. Yeah. Okay, it looks like they're splitting it up into smaller teams. That's going to be interesting. Now let's see if we see. It's not so easy to get the teams divided because look, they gotta there is a button that just automatically like sets the team to whatever amount you want. Like it'll set it to as close as possible. But there's also you want to match people up, and then there's requests. You don't want a game to be too good. And also people are like, can I do this, can I do that, and I'm making fun of them as if I'm not the exact same. I do the same thing. I come up, can I be the announcer? So yeah. All right. Oh, I need to check my phone. There's nothing to check my phone for. I am in the stream, all the stream. I check my phone when I want to check on the stream. So I have it set on to that. 2. And one of them's probably me. The other one's probably my sister, like, went to bed and just left her phone on to help me out. Let's see, what other games should I stream? Pop 1 isn't the only. I just like Pop 1 because it's got this community here. Yeah, and they're good enough that they're the games give good highlights. Yeah. So, but there's so many games for VR, and it's only good for VR for for me to be streaming. You know. And I'm trying to bring my own flavor to it, you know, my own style. I'll be honest, I've been watching other streamers and I'm not feeling very original, which I'm saying is not a terrible thing, you know. There's kind of a format that works well, and then I guess as I get better, then I'll be able to, you know, make it more personalized, make it more, you know, the way I want it. Mm-hmm. A giveaway? So how does a giveaway work? Yeah. Can you name them? Yeah, just like you name on videos, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So do a giveaway of gift cards or something? That sounds like a good idea. All right. Nobody, they can't hear me
Squad
anymore.
battle. 3 squads this match.
Let's see what we start with. Oh man, Kiki took me out. Everybody started with a Tech 9. That's interesting. Interesting way to do things. All right, it is gonna put me into spectate mode when it tells you what place you got. That's it. All right. All right, let's see how well I can do this. Let's just be the best announcer that I can be. I'm gonna talk a little lower just because I'm trying to save my voice a little bit. I'm starting to feel a bit of a strain. I still got another hour to go. FU Mindy on the Foxtrot team? Oh, Echo team. Okay, I was going to say they're going to run into some problems, but nope. It's all Echo team members around. A pair of Echo team members
Supply drop deploying to cemetery.
over by Sandbox. Oh, more people. Oh, we already saw the people that were there. Let's see. We have Expedite made their way over at Kingdom. I'm curious. It's probably the Foxtrot team as players over at Kingdom, and it is Mama Bug and Pirate Girl. Got the Kingdom to themselves while the rest of their teammates move from the farmlands on their way to the plains. Staying pretty well together, able to cover each other, back each other up if there's a fight. Damien getting that high ground before pushing forward, making sure that he can see a good view of the landscape. Now there's two players over at Metropolis. I'm going to guess Echo team. There's Gus on the Echo team and Casilio 53. Way back in the Metropolis area. But that means everything she sees is hers, and pretty much you can get whatever you want back
Battle
here.
zone is now
You might
shrinking.
not get, you know, the hot, like a weapon with a lot of stars on it, but you will get equipped. And you probably will eventually find something with a lot of stars. I mean, if there's enough weapons. All right, so Damien not too far from Danny. Both of them kind of distant away from their teams. Damien dropping back just a little bit. Moving into Metropolis, probably going to take advantage of getting some more of that ammo and weapons. All right, Gus and Casilia still back there. Who we got over here? It's probably the Echo team members moving from the cemetery. Now, Spyro has drifted away from the team and might be running into some of these Echo team members. I don't know if Endgame saw her go in the tower. Apparently not. But Jay and Expedite get in a fight Jay pulls out that M60 and leaves enough rounds in Expedite's body for it to turn into a corpse, and Expedite is on their way to go get revived. Jay getting backed up by It's Kazi, but It's Kazi is not close. Fortunately for Jay,
Battle zone shrinking in.
there's nobody else to
45
fight right
seconds.
now. But that might change in just a few seconds, depending on either what he does or what the Echo team decides to do. So Expedite has to get his guns back again. Good thing that Tech 9 gives you something to start with. At least you can start firing some shots once you get revived. Jay Curious is, are they going to send another assassin after him? Well, all you'll have to do is switch back to that M60. All right, Expedite coming back for either their guns or revenge. Either way, we're going to have another fight. Jay does not see Expedite, gets the drop on him. Jay,
Zone is now shrinking.
oh, loses a close fight. Expedite used the advantage of surprise, and JCL succumbed to wounds of that surprise, but sandwiched in between two Foxtrot members. Zombie Walker making sure to finish that job, and Expedite has a little bit of deja vu as they leave this area to go get revived. Probably passing along information that he's seen other Foxtrot players. Now, the Foxtrot players that are down are moving. So it seems like all the people that separated from their team pretty much went down. The people who are staying with their team. And I'm not saying that it's just because they stayed with their team. It's just the teams haven't really met yet. You know, there was a fight up there with Expedite and a few of the Foxtrot players. Gus getting this high position, scoping out the ground, trying to see where are these enemies and how are they going to try and attack us, and how are we going to attack them back? The Echo team get their 2 players revived, as well as the Foxtrot team. So both teams are now at full force, leaving Echo team with that. Is it 1 player advantage? Correct. Echo team has 8, while Foxtrot team has 7. But we just saw people, you know, we just saw a 2
Battle
versus
zone
4
shrinking in. 45 seconds.
get upset when, and nobody got upset, like angry, like there was an upset, like the people who had a disadvantage won. Danny smashes into the tower, breaking through that ventilation system. Old School Carpenter, I don't know if they hear some sound or they're just looking for some gear, but he is about to run into the neighborhood Echo team members. I think Kiki might have got a good view from him. I'll come down there. Kiki getting that good cover, not leaving much exposed. Echo team member Danny coming in, trying to come in from behind from Old School Carpenter. Staying hidden as Old School Carpenter comes into the room, but the surprise does not work as Carpenter leaps into the air and fights Danny mano a mano. However, Danny did win that fight. The Old School Carpenter is moving back to the Foxtrot team to get revived. Foxtrot team a little bit spread out. It's not like the Echo team is necessarily right there. There's actually only 2 Echo team players here. If Foxtrot were to move forward on them, they'd probably have a huge advantage. Oh, Mindy sneaking into Foxtrot territory. Gets taken out by that M60. Pirate Girl sounds like she also has an M60. She does, and she's ready to use it. You can just fire away. Cecilia drops to the street to avoid it. All right, Kiki diving into the room to fight. Getting ready to revive. Foxtrot team giving Echo all the time. They need to revive as Foxtrot does this. Echo does the same for Foxtrot, and Foxtrot goes to revive. But as soon as they get up, they want to get right back into the fight. Danny with the high position does not allow them to come out. Echo holds Defiance down, keeps their part, while Foxtrot moves back to Pirate Girl to get revived. Where's Damien? There we go. Old School Carpenter about to get revived by Damien. The Echo team. The Echo team is all fully healed. And Foxtrot just needs one more player, and they will be back up to their complete roster. Kazi holding it down with that M60, diving out the front door, making Cecilia pay the price, but FU Mindy and Jesslyn come to give a little support and some revenge. They get into cover as Cecilia prepares to be revived. Pirate Girl still in the zone. Doesn't want to just drop. She wants to fire off shots from the air. She is not ready to end this battle. If it wasn't for that zone closing up, she'd probably still be on the construction site. She finds Cecilia in some open ground. Cecilia finds the one cover near her. Pirate Girl is now the one without any cover. Fear flies in to take out Pirate Girl, and it works. While he uses the shotgun to send Pirate Girl back to their team to go get revived. It sounds they're already getting their paddles ready. Cecilia coming in to stop that revive, flies in over them and past them, holding that rear position. Foxtrot knows they got to do something about it. You can't just let someone be behind you. It's like giving up your back in MMA. Zombie Walker sees the Echo team but doesn't engage, so that way she doesn't pull too much attention, but at some point she has to fight and loses to overwhelmingly large amount of Echo players. Foxtrot over here trying to revive, not getting it off. Where are the last Foxtrot members? Pirate Girl ready to revive, but there's nobody here that needs to be revived. Danny scoping out. Oh no. Kazi missing out on the revive. While Pirate Girl gives away her position with all that noise, Endgame, Expedite, and Danny triple team and destroy Pirate Girl's armor and health. The only Foxtrot members are Damien and Old School Carpenter. Danny is looking everywhere he can, all the smart positions, but little did he know they were behind a rock. Oh, Damien trying to revive again, but Danny stops the revive with a bunch of machine gun fire. Damien goes down, JCL goes down. Pirate Girl, one of the only ones alive. Oh, Old School Carpenter. Pirate Girl is the last player, and it's taken up by a UMP, giving Echo the victory. Cool, man. Just cool. Yeah, absolutely. I was just firing back just to be kind of like a jerk, like just to mess with you guys. Thank you, though. I literally was like, let me screw with them. I kept building walls, right? Didn't I do that or something? Yeah. Yeah, that was the point. So, Kiki was just asking me if she was supposed to kill me in that last game because I was acting different. I wasn't acting like somebody that was trying to get killed because even though I did want to get killed. I was just messing around and decided, even though they're trying to help by killing me, I'm just still going to try and stay alive for a little bit. But not attack. Okay, I like this. I like this when if you can hold it. Let's see, up close, you are in trouble. But let's see. This is probably a little too much rain. Too. Yeah, see. This one, I could hit at a medium, light medium range, one shot at a time. Thank goodness my stream can't hear you and your heavy breathing. You know what I never thought to do? I turned off the vibration in the controllers for when I play. Why would I keep vibration in the controllers? It made no sense. Yeah, but not nearly as useful as it is to not have it at all. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, they're making a new. Okay. All right. Well, send me an invite. I'm gonna take a little break for a second. I gotta eat. What's up, Expedite? I got some good video of you in there. Yeah. Because you kept going in to go attack and then going to get revived, and then sometimes you would win and sometimes you would lose. If you clip the right minute of it, you looked cool, but you did go down every time you went in there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, I like multiple teams. I like multiple teams. All right. I'm going to put my headset down for just a minute so I can eat a little snack and not crunch. Not crunch, crunch, crunch. So dirty. All right, hold on. Before I crunch. I want to make sure I really chew it up. I want to make sure I'm not hurrying eating. Gotta be safe. Don't want to choke. All right, how many? I don't know. I don't know if they're still waiting on more players. Oh, me getting food is like reaching into a bag of granola and crunching it, turning my mic off and crunching it. Because I'm on the live stream. So I don't want to stop too long. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I need to start yeah. I need to start putting together my own lobby. So I'm going to start looking at these names and I'm going to see who I'm going to be inviting and be telling them. What's funny? Doesn't have a face. Out of bullets. I'm glad the stream is not picking up other people's voices anymore. Because, like, it does improve the stream, but... All right. Yeah, but, like, you know, people don't come here to be part of a show. They come here to play. You know, so I don't want them to get caught up and they say something that they didn't really want to be on the internet. All right, where are the people? Maybe I'll just find some grenades. Let's see if I can manage to send myself to the Shadow Realm. Gonna need some grenades for that. There's one. There's two. Now maybe if I could find... Okay, now I could go to that player and they could probably kill me, but I don't know. I'm trying to, I don't know. I'm just trying to get a little fishy today. Not much gear there for you unless you like a pair of zone grenades. Oh, it looks like you did want the zone grenade. All right, so now there's 3 teams to spectate on. We got the Bravo, Charlie, and
Supply
Delta
drop
teams.
deploying to
Bravo team
Metropolis.
with an advantage having 4 players on it. The Charlie team has 3, Jesselyn, Expedite, and Jay. Delta team with Zombie, Danny, and Cecilia. So we already know that the Bravo team hot drop right here to the armory. Where's their 4th player? Gus. Oh, who's the one I'm looking for? Oh, Pirate Girl. Let me look on the map. Perhaps that's Pirate Girl over here at the sandbox. And it is, and that's the 4th team of the Bravo, 4th member of the Bravo team. Upgrading from that CX4. Let's check out the Charlie team. Jay, Jesselyn, and Expedite all on different sides of the tower. How many sides does a circle have? Luckily, it's not a circle. I think it's an octagon. You know, octagon prism. Anyway, I think it has 8 sides. All right, and our last team to check on over here, the Delta team.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
The Delta team's got Metropolis all to themselves. I'm curious where everyone is going to meet up. I mean, they very well could all run into each other at the tower, and the fight might start there. Zombie Walker probably communicating with their team, trying to figure out what is the next step. It's always good to let your teammates know what you want to do. If you have an idea, that way you can coordinate, pass information, team up against people, help each other revive. The Charlie team, not too far from Bravo. Let's see from Bravo's point of view. Oh, it looks like JCL starting to come into contact with the Bravo team. He's got the sword out, uses it for a shield for a second, but doesn't keep it. Throws his RFB and picks up a gun. I don't understand the behavior. And he gets taken out by Old School Carpenters. I'm going to have to ask him about that one in the lobby. Pirate Girl letting Old School Carpenter go out there and take on two of the Charlie team members who are coming. Only one of them is alive. Justin, the last Charlie team member alive. Charlie team is out of it, giving them the third place position. Bronze medalist Charlie team leaving the Bravo and Delta teams alive. Again, Bravo team has 4 players while the other teams had 3. Currently, Charlie team has 0. Okay, Gus, the final 4th member of the Bravo team. I guess since they have that 1 player advantage, they're not too pressed to, you know, keep everybody together. And so far, it's working. It's working out well for Bravo. They're the only ones to take out a team so far. Alpha definitely spread out. We got Danny on one side of Metropolis. Zombie Walker on literally the opposite side. Let's see, where's Danny? Oh, and there's Cecilia over here at the top of the building, scoping out. Did she see anyone? Let's see what she sees. Use the pipe to block, though. We can just see right through.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Bravo team getting into cover, trying to avoid getting shot by Casilia's AWP. Gus on the Bravo team getting a little brave, deciding to go into Metropolis alone. But everybody's so spread out at this point, if they get together, it'll just be a coincidence. Danny and Cecilia have relatively similar positions. Up high off to one side of Metropolis. This is pretty incredible. You see Zombie Walker. Let's see, how did she get back there? Okay, she bursted. Oh, I see. So you shoot some of this grating, you can climb down there. And now you have a little sniper's nest. Well, she's using it as a machine gun nest, as she's got the M60 at the ready. If anybody comes in front of her, she is going to unload the 7.62 rounds of ammunition. 7.62 being what you call the bullet that that thing shoots. Danny pulling back from a grenade, a zone grenade launched by Carpenter. Cecilia still maintaining a sniper position. Took a little different side of the building to get a better angle. But nobody's really in her zone of view. So the Bravo team members, the Bravo team members are taking their time, moving forward. Danny staying hidden. Old School Carpenter about to get jumped by Danny from up high. He's got his weapon. He knows to take his time. He knows to stay close to the wall. He goes right underneath Danny without Danny noticing. Danny hears the footsteps. He doesn't know where it is. Old School Carpenter gets away, unless Danny did that on purpose, but I seriously doubt it because Danny will charge in on a whole team, let alone one person that he would have got the drop on. So it looks like Danny and Old School Carpenter don't have it in their fate yet to meet. Both teams really taking their time. I didn't even realize Spyro was down. Cecilia must have gotten a kill. Zombie Walker takes out Pirate Girl. Let's see Zombie in action. She has got that M60 slowly healing up while Pirate Girl drops back to Spyro to get their revive. They're going to be up soon. Danny on the Delta team getting those paddles ready as Cecilia leaps from that sniper's nest, of which she'd have to give up anyway, pulls her right out of the air into existence. The Bravo team, there's only 3 Bravo team members. It looks like Gus dropped. I don't know if it's a connection issue or what, but we are looking at a 3v3 team right here in the middle of Metropolis, or at least over in the corner. Danny fighting Spyro and winning against Spyro. Pirate Girl picks up the M60, finishes Danny off with what little health he had left. Getting flanked by Zombie Walker with the M60. This is a battle of the big guns. Zombie Walker with almost full health. Pirate is a little bit low. Not getting into cover. She decides she's just going to keep moving. Zombie Walker gives up that health advantage, does not try to keep shooting. Maybe she had to reload. Pirate Girl shoots through the barriers and with that sliver of health manages to stay alive. The M60 takes out Spyro with her Matadors, which is very surprising. Usually when someone's got a Matador versus an M60 at close range, you would expect that Matador to win. But anything can happen in Population 1. Okay, check the stream. Somebody had to have written something. No. Right. Yeah. All right. How let's see how long. 2.5 hours. Okay, so I'm going to shoot for 30 more minutes of gameplay. I'm going to shoot for 30 more minutes of gameplay, and then I'm going to go ahead and end our stream. Few times I've missed the reload. I go like this and I don't even hit it. Oh, okay, that time I did it extra fast and it still went, but I guess it's because I get flustered during like a big fight. You want to reload, you know, you're fighting. And also you got to remember what weapon you're holding, because the CX4, the magazine goes right underneath your hand that's shooting. But if you're using an RFB, it's behind the hand. Okay? And then some weapons, like this SMG, is going to be in front of the hand. It's a good weapon. All right, I wonder what we are doing. Sounds good. Let's go. I'm ready to kill. So I'm gonna play to keep the teams even. We'll have a nice 4-on-4. Yeah. The music is a little creepy. That like those piano notes, like it's like a humming kind of. Yeah. It's got a little Michael Myers-y kind of sound to it. All right, let's go kill. Like as soon as we drop, it's that sound that comes when you like lose the game. That, it's more like just a even just a tune. Like you can barely call it music. It's like just a quick. Anyway.
Supply drop deploying to foothills.
Mm-hmm. That the DT-11 does fire 2 rounds. Yeah. All right, we're looking over here at this care package. Man, if I could see somebody. Looks like I got plenty of ammo. Hey, can't hurt to have a few more. You know what? I'll take this AWP. Always gotta have them resources.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Are the weapons that are left over here that are gold at the package. Yeah, it's gold, so it costs some damage. Where would they be? Probably at cemetery, huh? Oh, okay. You want to go find out? Well, maybe we can kill them before, you know, we get there. Oh, there. One person flying towards the tower. Oh, I hope so. I'm gonna climb this tower. Keep him busy. Can you keep shooting at him? Oh, did he fly off? You know, I had the Uzis. I really thought I had them. Good call though. By the way, that was very helpful. I don't know how I lost that fight. Okay, I'm gonna look over this hill. Who's coming?
Battle zone is now shrinking.
One's on top of this hill that I'm going up to. Okay, I won that one. Oh, let me go get his stuff. Or at least his heals. No, take it. All I need is heals. I'm good. Oh, he got me with the katana. Nice. Yeah. Oh, they just revived over here at the truck stop, I think. Yep. Oh, they're doing another one right in there. Well, now nobody's left. I was trying to revive the team. I got 0 revives that game, I think. Yeah. Well, it's just because you guys weren't dying. All right, we're gonna do a rematch. All right, this will probably be my last match. All right. Gotta get better. Let's see. Let's get a decent range. Even like start here. You know? Shoot a foot. Ooh, leg shot. Moving target. Oh, what's up, dude? All right, good. We got even teams. I'll go ahead and spectate for this last one. What's that right now? All right, here we go. Last match of the night. I'm gonna pot out. I'm gonna see if I can get killed by the other team. Not this team. I should have took the left pod. All right. I'm guessing the other team dropped hot over in the cemetery. Probably moving over to sandbox. See, good point. That's where I'm going. What a lovely glide. This is how far I gotta keep my arms apart. If I bring them in like this, I'm falling. This is the minimum. Yep, looks like hot dropped all 4 pods over there. It's played in the air, bro.
Supply drop deploying to Metropolis.
Hiya! Where'd he go? I'm just messing with you, dude. This is funny. Where'd you go? I'm not sure which team that was, though. All right, well, I said I was going towards cemetery. So let me make my way up towards cemetery. See who I run into. And for anybody just tuning in, the millions probably, I'm gonna die. Like my character's gonna die, so that way I can go into spectate mode, and then I'm gonna call the play-by-plays for this game. But someone's got to kill me first.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
All right, Shava took care of me. No, why? Oh, why isn't it letting me die? Why would I have to wait for the revive? That's literally the opposite of what I wanted. All right, I don't want to ruin the last game, so let me hurry up and get out and get back in. My menu. All right, let's get right back in there. Dun, dun. Hey Jason, I don't know if I'm streaming right now, so I don't know if people can hear you. So just be considerate what you say. What's up, dude? We would have to be playing the same game, and I would have to see you. Let me finish this game with some friends of mine, and then I will. What's it called? And then we'll do something. I mean, you can join me tonight. I just oh, why are you getting off soon? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'm ending the stream in about 20 minutes anyway. All right, man. Thanks. Later. Okay. I don't know if that was in the stream, that call that I just had with my cousin. Okay, my voice stayed in the stream, but my cousin's, I got a call. Anyway. All right, multiplayer. Where's the people I was playing with? Oh, I can't join them, huh? Was that the fight I was in? No, I think. All right. All right, I'll finish off with something. I can't get back in the fight that I was in before. Oh, because they closed it. That's right. They closed it because they didn't want people just jumping in, so they closed it. Even friends can't get in that one. All right, here we go. Oh, this is a big game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players on the Alpha team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on the Bravo team. Looks like the Alpha team had a high position, but one of the Bravo team members went straight up in there. Oh no, one of the Alpha team members was up there. Bravo was at the top, and then Alpha came in. All right. Itty B trying to hold the top position, backing up from a zone grenade, gets taken out by Malachi the Red before the zone grenade can even go off. Yada Yada, LT, and Malachi the Red taking over the top of Summit, holding it down. And just as I speak, Hurricane Gamer comes over from farmlands, starts firing some shots, takes out Malachi the Red, attacking LT with a grenade and some bullets.
The
LT
war has
escapes
begun.
almost
Estimated
unscathed.
war ending soon.
Now, people are able to revive in this version of the game, and that's going to end any minute. LT and Hurricane Gamer are now doing one-to-one. Let's see if anybody comes to back up either one of these players. That zone grenade, keeping them separate for just a moment. Neither of them can walk in that, regardless of who threw it. Fearless Love pushing in on Gamer and realizing the best way to kill someone is to kill someone. Flies in, giving LT that relief that he needs, while Yada Yada sets up some builds to give her a chance to heal. Hurricane Gamer headed over to the rest of the Bravo team so they can get healed, but actually staying up here to try and give some intel. They're ghosting the Alpha team a bit. All right. Malachi the Red dropping back to their team, who just eliminated Damien. But the Bravo team is back up. Damien was just revived. That's what it was. Fearless Love and LT pushing hard at the top of the area to try and take out Fitzinator. Coordinated fighting as they shoot at Blezzy. The Fitzinator tries to squeeze in some attacks. Doesn't manage to get much done. A zone grenade that LT narrowly escapes. Itty B holding down. Oh, trying to penetrate the fort while Swayze takes out Healer. I think Itty's trying to steal some of the revives, and it works. Itty steals the revive, backs up real quick, and we got a big fight going on in here. Bullets, 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 and a zone grenade. Looks like 3 team members are. These are on the Alpha team, while I mean, this is just where the fight is. I don't know what it is about this room that upsets people. But they are fighting zone grenade after zone grenade after zone grenade. Bubba, or Yada Yada and Bubba, both already reviving their teammates. Crypto coming in with the sword, not getting much done, kind of missing the air. Don is holding down the fort with LT while they fire across this small valley to attack the people in the frontier. People in the frontier pretty well covered, kind of spread out, as opposed to Alpha team, which is relatively concentrated in one area. Now, people might get some knocks from this range. People might down some other players, but you're not going to win at this range. See, Malachi's got the right idea, except that he should have at least one of his teammates with him. But he tries to resist the M60 and cannot, as Havenworth just pulls the trigger and lets God sort it out. FSU firing at Crypto. Crypto easily gets into cover, starting to heal up. And FSU gets his chance, second chance, and takes him out. Bubba and Yada trying to move in on the frontier as well, but Havenworth and FSU just peeking behind a building, behind a rock. Bubba deciding, you know what, maybe I can dive forward, but gives up on it as soon as he makes the jump. Don is the one who reaches forward, and with FSU not backing up his teammate, ends up going down. FSU decides to do the same thing and pushes on their team, taking out 2 players so far, but LT and Crypto catch FSU, as well as Don, who comes back after attacking other players. This is a pretty even match. All right. It seems like, let's see, Itty. What team is Itty on? Yeah, he keeps stealing these revives. And takes out Fearless as soon as he comes up. It looks like now it's Fearless's chance to get revived. Yada Yada has most of her health and is standing guard. Swayze just firing into the window. Itty B stealing probably what's his 5th revive from the other team. There's a special mode on right now where if you revive and another team's ghost is there, they will revive as well. And Itty B taking advantage of the fact that Alpha Team does pretty frequently and quickly revive their team. Now the Alpha Team holding on with only 2 players down. The Bravo Team's got 3 players down. We'll see how many people get revived, and just like that, several people get revived. Itty B not getting revived, but he's gonna steal this one. Fearless is trying to, Fearless is purposely dragging out. Oh, and did Itty get it? No, Itty is still down, was not able to steal the res. The Bravo team finally leaving the chapel, getting ready to move forward on the Alpha team with Alpha team trying to concentrate it all behind the very little cover that they have, very solid cover, while only a few of the players on the Alpha team are really guarding the post. The Bravo team is trying to protect the Pioneer, the Frontier, but only 2 players were at the front holding them back. And once they killed one player, the other one's easy. All they got to do is push. Malachi the Red looking to attack the other team, throwing a zone grenade in a relatively good position. I'm not sure if it's going to hit anyone on their team. The Alpha team getting more and more aggressive, not letting the Bravo team get away with using cover. Fearless on the Alpha team is about to do another revive, continuously moving. Itty B steals the revive, gets alive, but gets taken right out. Fearless Love takes a lot of damage, manages to get a heal out and avoid dying. Now Fearless Love is back to full health. Balloon VR, Yada Yada, and Crypto Kill are all charging in behind Fearless to go attack the Bravo team. Bravo team backing up. Alpha team using the sword to slice through the defenses and take over the Frontier. More players are getting revived on the Bravo team. LT gets a high position and starts shooting like fish in a barrel. The Fixinator manages to survive the bullets, but not the blade, giving Alpha team the win. All right, good match. Really well. Okay, I think there was a 1-player advantage. So, all right, I'm just gonna say goodbye to everyone, and then end the stream. Okay, that was fun. At least I got to end it on a good game. Itty, I got a lot of that in the stream. Yeah, I was right there at the chapel. I was down there. I was like, let me see it. Yeah. So, all right. I'm turning off the stream. I hit my 3-hour mark. I'm just kind of saying bye to the stream. They still can't hear you guys, but all right.